Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Motivation Monday. I've decided to make a change. I usually upload every video at 3, but Motivation Monday I'm going to upload as soon as I get it done because I want it to be there for you on Monday morning so you can use it to start your week off right. Finally, my beard is growing out, so I won't have to deal with this double chin anymore. Anyway, today I got a banger for you. I want to talk to you about getting ahead in life, and it sounds like a cliche, but becoming the 1% is a super easy thing to do, and I really mean this. It's not a joke or some sort of spiel or whatever. When talking about becoming the 1%, all you have to do is do better than most people. And that has never been easier than today, as Alex Hormozy says, because everyone is distracted by social media, easy entertainment, and, you know, uh, just being too well off without even trying. When talking about athletes and sports, the easiest uh, sort of to win a national gold in Sweden, unless it's a huge sport, you only have to put in more effort than anyone else. I did it in bench press, even though I was not genetically superior. I have good genetics for it, but not the best. But I just obsessed over it more, trained better, and that led to victory. And when I've talked to, I've been in sports and stuff like that for many years now, and I have a lot of friends who has been either bodybuilders, strongman, or powerlifters. And one of the things that I've talked to them about is when they sort of switched over from competing to, you know, focusing more on a daily life, they were so surprised that, wow, this is so easy compared to sports. To become successful, it's so easy. Why did I ever waste my time bodybuilding? Because for a plastic trophy, they dedicated their entire life from morning to night with a brutal workout in the middle of it, with, super routines. And when they did the same thing when it came to, business, they just took off, skyrocketed. Because most people, when talking about video games, this is one of those platform scrollers. I'm not going to say the name, but it has mushrooms and a plumber. And this moves, right? So you can't stay here because then it will push you and you will fall off. So you have to jump. Most people never move off here. They never use the forward button. So they use this wall, which is time, to push them ahead, and then they do the bare minimum. They fall down here, and then instead of falling to their death, they do the bare minimum and they jump up here and they let themselves be pushed. Anyone who has played this game understand that this is very stupid, but yet they do it in real life. They do the bare minimum. They don't work out, they don't work more than necessary, and they don't do anything that they don't have to. This is super, super common. Almost everyone is like this. And if you do just 10% more than the minimum, it will stand out. Anyone who has been to university knows this, that, you know, uh, almost everyone studies the bare minimum, and some freaks in some classes, study an hour more and they just get easy, perfect grades. And life is like this as well. When talking about lessons from bodybuilding, you have atrophy versus hypertrophy. So basically, we are in a perpetual state of falling apart or degrading muscle wise, but also in life, our situation, our house is, degrading, but we renovate it, and hopefully it's stays the same. But if you do it more, of course it goes up. So for someone who works out, you can either just work out to maintain, or you can work out to gain over time. And the same is true with business, success, and life. And I know some of you are going to be like, money isn't everything. Well, I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about getting ahead and achieving your dreams. So, becoming the profession that you want to become, or even starting your own business for because you love it, because you hate your job, right? Or becoming beautiful, or becoming an artist, or whatever. Doesn't matter. Money is not the important thing, but it is something that can be changed with this as well. So let's talk about the next thing. If you want to do this, you have to learn how to weaponize dopamine. Uh, and this is basically, we can become addicted to almost anything if you know how to do it, and if you can connect your dopamine to it. And achieving things is extremely, extremely addicting. That is why when World of Warcraft came, which is, like a substitute for real life, where you work and you get sort of points in a bar and experience points, and you level up various different things, people became so addicted to it that some people played it until they died. The sad thing is that it doesn't actually, give you any benefits, whereas doing the exact same thing in life absolutely will. I imagine I am born in 1993, and a lot of people who watch this perhaps will be as well. So a lot of you has played World of Warcraft. Just imagine for a second that you put all that effort into your life instead of the World of Warcraft, or if you played Call of Duty or Battlefield or any other game. Imagine if you put all of those hours and all of that effort into building your life. Of course, you would be extremely successful. Download some sort of task list. I have Google Tasks, I believe. So what you do is you make lists and then you cross them off. Extremely addictive. But also taking pictures and journaling what you do, so you can look back at it and be like, damn, I really am the king, right? I've done all of these amazing things. It is super duper addictive. Also, it is fun, uh, and it becomes more and more fun. I think everyone realizes that, cleaning a room is fun, especially when you look at it after. But sort of getting to do hard work is also fun. That is why we like working out. A lot of us, anyway. But you can certainly make the result based thing addictive. So even if you don't like doing the thing, it will become more and more fun, especially as you delete entertainment. Now, this is something that's going to cause some people a lot of anxiety, but I want you to think about deleting the things that you use the least first, and take it very slowly. And this is a process that is almost magical. Because if you have like 5 streaming services, delete the one that you use the least. Over time, uh, you will only have maybe 2 left, and they will become more and more boring to you, because you use them more, since you don't have the variety anymore, right? And in the end, you will have only one. For me, it's YouTube. But I watch it less and less, because when you only have YouTube, there's only so much you can watch, right? So let's talk about hours. If you think about your, let's see, Monday through Friday, if you count that you have 4 hours after work each day, that's 20 hours per week. But let's scratch those, because let's say you're tired from working, right? The weekends is 28 hours of free time. Over a year, that is 1400 hours. Or if you count 2 hours every day, Monday through Sunday, that's 730 hours. So let's count on 1,000 hours per year. If you work for $20 or euros per hour, that's $20,000 per year. Or you could spend 500 hours learning a new skill and then 500 hours creating your new business. So you realize that a year of, actually trying your very best to catch all the stars and the mushrooms will change your life. So get to it. Have a great Monday, everyone. And please like and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow.